Hi, Tulip. Hello, darling. Come on, I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you. Here I come. Here I come. I'm going to get you. So this is where I write. When you write, it's a beautiful thing to see the words. You see how the sentence is. You might want to break a sentence up and make it into 2 sentences. So writing is like painting for me. People ask me what I do, and I don't know whether I tell them that I'm a writer, I'm a director, I'm a producer, I'm a band manager, I'm an inventor. I just sort of like swim in this ocean of accomplishments. And sometimes I'm washed ashore and I'm one thing. Right now, I'm an author. Yeah, so I go out to California and I had a plan. I wanted to do something. I didn't know the difference between San Francisco and LA. I knew that LA made movies. I knew San Francisco had Rice-A-Roni. I was managing bands and groups when I was 17, 18, 19, right? It was just, I loved the whole aspect of showbiz. So I had the Cockettes, and they did the Cockettes in Clapland. And it was, the Cockettes are legendary. But I was really happy, if you want to get down to like, was the years that I was involved with the Tubes, because they were the coolest, greatest band. They were like theatrical. They had dancers, jugglers, trapeze artists, costume changes on every song. We were creating stuff. Then when A&M gave them money, we had a budget to work with. They had 2 buses on the road. One was filled with the troupe, which was dancers and musicians, and the other one with equipment. It was so much fun. Yeah, well, everybody in the Tubes wore their faces, right? So we all came out with our faces, so people far away can see what we look like, in the middle of the theater. But I knew that I would make a living in advertising. That's Edwin Heaven writes like hell. I did an outdoor billboard when I came to San Francisco to try to drum up business. So now people I don't even know, when I meet them, especially in the advertising field, they go, oh, Edwin Heaven writes like hell. Coke is the real thing, that kind of thing. Double your pleasure, double your fun with Doublemint, Doublemint, Doublemint gum. Yeah, I would do things like, I did an anti-war commercial. I am war. Help me kill.
All you have to do is do nothing.
And after the commercial ran, coincidentally, the war ended. When I was living on the East Coast, I really gave myself limitations, I will make it in advertising, and I will be the best ad man in the world. But the moment I stopped putting a limitation, then I would invent.
Next into the Shark Tank is Edwin Heaven, who believes he has the solution to an age-old mystery.
One day I lost a sock in the wash, and I realized that no one came out with 3 socks. They only sold them in pairs, so I came out with a brand I invented called Throx, Throx. So every 8 years, maybe 10 years, I'm known for something. So it's like, oh yeah, you're the guy that did the pet rubber. Oh no, you're the guy that did Throx, the socks. Oh no, you're the guy that wrote Howard the Duck. Oh no, you're the guy who's with the Tubes. Oh, you're the guy that brought punk rock to San Francisco. Or you're the guy, blah, 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 blah. And now I'm the guy that got David Bowie laid, sort of. I threw the sorta in because everyone said, wait a second, how can you get a guy like David Bowie laid? I mean, that's like giving a dime to Warren Buffett. I immediately designed the cover of the book. And I did a short film of me promoting the book before I even wrote the book. Hello, I'm the author of The Night I Got David Bowie Laid, A Hell of a Story by Edwin Heaven. It's a very funny story, by the way. When people hear that, it sounds like, oh my God, what a sleazy thing. And he used the L word. He's saying laid in a, well, you know what? Laid was a word invented by William Shakespeare. Chapters are, Jimi Hendrix gets blown, does blow, blows 20,000 minds. And since I wrote the original script, there's a chapter called Howard the Duck Gets Plucked. One time I was walking down the street and someone yelled out, not worthy, I'm not worthy. And I went, oh yes you are. yes, you are. And then they go, no. And then they yelled, Howard the Duck. And I went, oh, shit. You're remembered for that? You know, I basically do different things, and I change. I'm always changing. We all change. But you find that when you're older, it's like you're more aware of things. So I'm aware that all we have is today. In the realm of life, we're just like a spark. We're a shooting star. So I've never really been that flummoxed about knowing that we're all going to die, and the older you get, the chances are you're going to die sooner than someone else. But at the same time, I'm just right now discovering more that I want to do. I think I'm most happiest when I'm sitting down writing something I'm really looking forward to writing. Things like that just don't happen unless you have these dreams. You have to have dreams. If you don't have dreams, you have nightmares. So that was fun.